Hello and welcome, Mr. Wiley Teaches Math. Today we're going to be looking at percents that are greater than 100%. So first thing we need to be able to do is see the relationship between percents and decimals. Let's write each percent as a decimal. So 100%. So if I take that and I divide by 100, or move the decimal place over 2, I end up with an answer of 1, or 1.00. 3.25, I divide by 100, I end up with 3.25. And if I take 4,253% and divide by 100, I end up with 42.53. Okay, write each fraction as a percent. Let's go use the other form. So let's write this as improper to begin with. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 halves. And I want to get this over tens or hundreds. 100 would be best. So 2 times 50 gets me to 100. 50 times 5, 5 times 0 is 0, 250. All right, so it's 250 over 100. So it's going to be 250%. 14 over 10, that's pretty easy because I can go to 100 easily, times 10. So I get 140 over 10 over 140%. 3 and 1/20, so I have to write that as an improper first. 3 times 20 is 60, 60 plus 1 is 61, and I need to multiply that by 5 to get me to 100. So 61 times 5 is 305 over 100, or 305%. All right, so let's calculate what 150% of 52 is. So it's percent of a number again. So let's change this into our decimal. So we're going to shift it over to 1.5 multiplied by 5.2. Okay, so 52 on top, 1.5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 5 is 25, 26, 2, 5, 0, 8, 7, with 1 decimal place, 78. So 150%, so it's going to be larger than the original 52. So it's 1 that amount, and then half of it again puts us at 78. 1,000% of 64.2. So let's change that into a decimal. So that's 10. Shift it over 2 places, divide by 100, multiplied by 64.2. So 10 times anything just means shift the decimal place over. So we get an answer of 642. So 1,000% of 64.2 is 642. And at that point, we're just into regular numbers. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check the class website for any additional notes and assignments.